Released on October 14, 1991, The Show Must Go On was more than just Queen's last hit. It was a genuine and moving farewell from Freddie Mercury. A victim of AIDS, he died on November 22, 1991. The final track on Innuendo, the last album released by the band while the vocalist was still alive, was issued as a single just a few weeks before his death. In an interview with Guitar World, guitarist Brian May recalled what it was like to record the song, reflecting on the singer's weakened condition and his determination to keep going. At that point, of course, we were in a very different moment, where Freddie knew his time was running out. We were aware of that too, but he was determined to carry on, as if nothing was happening. Let's go to the studio and forget everything, just be ourselves and create. And the energy in the studio was great. Fred was very positive in the way he dealt with it. I really don't know how. However, he couldn't be around that much because physically he was already suffering and needed to undergo treatment. At that time, you never knew when he'd be back.
Odd, because you get the beginning.
After noting that songs are never about just one thing, May said that The Show Must Go On was about a clown who suffers inside but still paints a smile on his face to make everyone happy. The band never explicitly stated that it was an allegory about Freddie himself, but it was implied. Actually, it is about Freddie, the guitarist reconsidered right after. We already had the lyrics for the first verse, and Freddie said, "I'll be back as soon as I can," he continued. But he didn't return for quite a while. Still, the song kept developing in my head. I couldn't stop for some reason, and energy was coming to me. Basically, I wrote the whole song around that small part Freddie and I had created together. One morning, I woke up with this image of butterflies in my head and thought I'd love to hear Freddie sing, "My soul is painted like the wings of butterflies." I thought that is so Freddie, but he wouldn't write that about himself, you know? He wouldn't put himself that way. But I wrote it for him. I wanted to put those words in his mouth, and it was a gift from God. I don't even know where those lyrics came from.
My soul is painted like the wings of butterflies.
Because it was released during the peak of the grunge era, The Show Must Go On wasn't a major commercial success. On the UK charts, its single reached the 16th position, and on Billboard's mainstream rock charts, it peaked only at number 46. In both the United States and the United Kingdom, it was merely certified gold, reaching sales of 500,000 and 400,000 copies respectively. Despite this, over the years, the song grew in popularity among fans to the point of becoming one of their all-time favorites. Its music video was made by compiling old footage of Queen due to the vocalist's inability to participate in filming. Queen is not just a rock band, it is a musical phenomenon that reshaped the boundaries of popular music. Emerging in the early 1970s, Queen blended hard rock with operatic grandeur, theatricality, and genre-defying experimentation. At the center of it all was Freddie Mercury, whose unmatched vocal range and electrifying stage presence turned concerts into unforgettable spectacles. What made Queen truly revolutionary was their fearless creativity. While many bands stuck to formulas, Queen constantly evolved. From the guitar-driven anthems like Stone Cold Crazy, a proto-thrash metal classic, to the layered harmonies of Bohemian Rhapsody, which broke every rule of radio with its 6-minute operatic rock suite. Against all odds, it topped charts worldwide and became a turning point in the history of recorded music. Their contribution extended beyond the studio. Queen was one of the first bands to turn live performances into larger-than-life events, culminating in their iconic 1985 Live Aid performance, widely regarded as one of the greatest live shows in rock history. It wasn't just a concert, it was a masterclass in showmanship, unity, and the emotional power of music. Queen's influence can be heard across genres, from rock and pop to metal and even hip-hop, and their songs like We Will Rock You and We Are the Champions have become anthems for generations. More than just a band, Queen represents boldness, innovation, and the belief that music can be both art and entertainment. In short, Queen didn't just play music, they transformed it.
Mama.
Freddie Mercury's presence transcended music during his lifetime, and in the years since his death, his influence has only grown stronger. As the legendary frontman of Queen, Mercury redefined what it meant to be a rock star. His flamboyant style, powerful voice, and unapologetic authenticity challenged norms and inspired generations. But it's in the afterlife that his legacy has become something even greater, a symbol of artistic freedom, resilience, and timeless brilliance. Freddie's voice, with its unmatched range and raw emotional power, still echoes through arenas, headphones, and hearts around the world. Songs like Bohemian Rhapsody, Somebody to Love, and The Show Must Go On continue to chart decades after their release. His music is used in films, commercials, and sporting events, proving that his art remains culturally relevant even to those born long after his passing. In spirit, Freddie never really left. He lives in every performer who dares to be different. He echoes in the voices of singers reaching for the impossible high note and in the confidence of anyone who chooses authenticity over conformity. From Lady Gaga to Adam Lambert, from Broadway to TikTok, Mercury's influence pulses through modern culture with undying vitality. Death may have taken Freddie Mercury from the stage, but it couldn't silence him. In fact, it only amplified his voice. As always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave your like, turn on the notification bell, and let me know in the comments what you thought. Thank you so much for watching until the end. I wish you all the best, and I'll see you in the next one.